All right, so I want to go over a very, very easy way to get into really good and accurate pullback entries. Right here, what we got going on, this is the London session. This is the orb right here. It's set for 3 a.m. to 3:15, okay? We took this trade yesterday. I will link the actual video of the trade into the description of this video. If you want to see it, we ended up making around $700 on it. Just pre-market real quick, nice and easy. What we're looking for, first of all, is we have two zones. We have 120 minutes, so the 2-hour candle. For those unfamiliar, this right here is the 2-hour candle turned into a support and resistance zone. Okay. And then next we have a 45-minute right here, set to 45 minutes. This is a 45-minute candle turned into a support and resistance zone. Each one has a top and bottom and a midline. Okay. So what we're doing is we're waiting for the 45 to leave the 2-hour like this did right here. See how it broke out here, came back down, retested, and then went up. Okay, well, this is how we got into this trade. I'm going to show you real quick. We're waiting for, this is at 6:42 in the morning. So at 6:45, we're going to get a new 4-hour candle, or I'm sorry, 45-minute candle. And we want to see it leave, which it has. So now we're waiting on a pullback. Now, what are these zones right here? These are end caps. These are, I'll show you. Right here is an end cap. These are 2-hour zones. Actually, I have it turned off on the 2-hour. I'm going to turn it on real quick. These are 2-hour zone end caps. There are a ton of unfulfilled orders sitting in there and waiting for price to get to it. Okay. So what are we doing right now? 45 broke away from the 2-hour zone, right? So we're going to turn off the 45, clear up our screen a little, and we're going to wait for price to come back down into our 2-hour. Okay. And we're going to wait for it to push back up. We want this beacon line, this line right here, it's kind of like a moving average, to turn green, and we want the candles to turn green. Okay, so that's what we're waiting on. And you can set alerts for all of this. You can set an alert for this beacon line turning green or red. You can set an alert for price hitting this. You can set an alert for the 45-minute crossing up through it. You can set alerts for everything. You don't have to sit here and stare at the screen. And now we're going to come down, and we're going to wait for those conditions to be met. We want a beacon line to be green. Beacon line is now green. We have retraced into our 2-hour, right? And now we're just going to wait on a green candle. And there's a green candle. Buy right there. What are we doing? Stop loss is going right here underneath the zone. And then we're going to target like a 3-to-1 or a 2-to-1 or whatever you're comfortable doing. I highly suggest you look at these zones here and use these for take profits so you can measure them and equal them out if you want to. TP1, 2, and 3. So TP1 is about right here. So 60.85. I'm going to go to that. Let's see if we can get to 60 or 6,085. Okay, so we're going to take our profit here. Our TP's right there. And let's see if we can get there. Boom. TP smashed. And we had 0 drawdown. And that is how you get into a pullback entry with the first light beacon on an intraday setting with the 2-hour 45. Now, if you're a swing trader, you can set this to a 1 week to a 4-hour. There's a combination that you do, is whatever it is that you want to do. It's unlimited. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below.